So it's Thursday again. I'm on my way out to the second edition of the Cranks Thursday race, which I'm bloody excited for. Brought out the aero socks once again because I need all the help that a man can get. It's a bit more windy today, but we don't have rain. It's good fun, great training, and hopefully we'll get some chats afterwards. Last time I was just like, I need a shower, I need a hard shower, so I went pretty early. Today, I think I'm gonna stay a little. Yeah, let's get on with it. We almost made it out here. I actually feel really tired today. Legs feel shit, but let's give it a rip. Welcome back to another episode of me getting my ass kicked on an empty airfield with a bunch of guys. So the first round of this crit, or the first half round, was actually kind of chill. I was towards the back, and yeah, the pace was high of course, but it wasn't too bad until the attacks went going after like 2 corners. As you see now, there's a big bunch up in the front, and yeah, I'm just trying to stick with it because I want to make it with the bunch like last time. Oh man. But as you can see, when we get further into this race, this was a big no-go. Now the pace kind of slows down again, and we are now approaching the tailwind section. And may I please remind you that I'm riding with a 43 tooth chainring. As you see here on the right, Claes the sprinter absolutely sends a watt bomb, and now everybody is trying their best to catch his wheel. I'm just fumbling around. I don't really know where to put myself, but when we approach this section, we are coming up to a crosswind section from the right side, so it's not really ideal that I'm sitting here, but I still got this guy on the right, so it's alright. And yeah, right now I'm just hoping to dear God that they're closing the gap. But looking at the pace, I know that this is probably not good. As you can see, the field is absolutely blown to atoms, and this guy, Tobias Grande, I believe his name was, absolutely unit takes the front and tries to keep things together. But as you can see, there's a long way up there. So we reached this guy, but just absolutely yams right past him because we want to get to the front and try to keep the pace high. So I also immediately try to pull through and, you know, keep the pace high because we want to close this gap down. So I've now been sitting on the front for a bit, coming through this corner, and oh my, was it nice that we were on dry roads. I felt so much more confident in the corners and didn't have to close big gaps immediately. But here we go, another tag absolutely flies off the front, and right now we've got the wind coming from the left, so I'm kind of stuck right here in the wind, just trying to my best to keep up until these 2 guys get me some sheltering from the wind. Again, just another Hail Mary to try and keep things together. We've got a big group behind us, so this was not ideal. And here you can see how big the group actually was. So each time we'd hit the tailwind section, people would go off the front, try and attack, and then keep the pace high out in this crosswind section. And we just went on like that for laps, I think. Here goes another attack. I tried to sit in the wheel of my buddy Matthias, hoping to dear God that he's able to close it down. Eventually this guy on the right comes up and makes the gap close, until the group now again accelerates and Matthias has to let go. Gap is too big and I gotta make it happen. So I'm actually just hoping to dear God that these 2 guys are keeping the pace high so I can sit on the wheel in time to recover, but they slow down and I just need to pull through and close the big gap down, I guess. Eventually I get some help from this guy to close down the gap as I wing him through, because I am absolutely about to die. So totally out of nowhere, this guy arrives in the field on a gravel bike, which is sick. He looks strong, so I just sat in his wheel, and this is actually the first time that I was able to like really recover in this group. It felt a lot more stable, and I was able to really get shelter from the wind, so that was really neat. As I think that we were about 2-3 laps from the finish, it was really nice to just try and sit in, and I tried to conserve my energy for a bunch sprint basically. So we now fast forwarded to the last corner and the finish stretch. This guy bombs it off the front, and I actually think that he managed to get a gap on us. And right now the pace is super high, but then eventually about now the pace kind of slows down. I think people on the front are dying a bit, and I'm sitting in the gravel guy's wheel, which is amazing. He seems strong and seemed to know how to position himself. Just about now we're moving up into the near the front. I am begging to God that nobody closes the door on the right side because I really want to get to the front soon. But yeah, now the guy in the front kind of wings out to the left, and I get to go onto the side curb here, gets my sprint going, but then eventually I lose the chain. I don't know how it happened. It didn't seem like I hit a bump or anything, and I didn't change gears, but the chain came off. Luckily it was at a point where I was kind of soft pedaling, so I didn't crash. But yeah, that was the race. Another one done. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.